Reach Around Radio. It's Monday. I'm the poetess.
It's your boy Speedy with his camera in his hand.
So, as you know, last week we broke an exclusive here, and it brought our numbers over 20,000 hits on one show within like 48 hours. And so, our very own Claudia Jordan promised that if we pass the 20,000 mark, she will come in a bikini.
Oh, I thought you said butt naked. Calling the Vaseline Village and Baby Oil Brothers to the stage. DJ Always.
Music, please.
What is this brother doing?
Tying his shoes.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be ever, a queen who'll do whatever His Highness
Johnny Gill.
desires. She's your queen to be, a vision of perfection, an object of affection.
For those of you who are listening out there, Claudia just walked in with a two-piece bikini, and our special guest threw some paper petals.
Wow. Her camera don't need no water.
Look at Claudia. Uh-oh, y'all.
Come on, have a seat next to me.
Uh-oh. Everybody's weenies are wiggling.
Yes, they are. Please hand me my rag, Speedy. Thank you. Hold on there, pimping. Baby oil down, baby oil down. Show your love, Claudia Jordan. Oh! Claudia Jordan, a Reach Around Radio legend. Bucky naked. Jesus. I am not mad at you. Man, you sit right here next to me where you normally sit. Don't try to get nowhere different.
Somebody help me, Jesus.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Claudia, how do you feel, Claudia?
Violated? Please say violated.
Exploited, raped.
I don't know how.
Like I just went out with Mike Tyson.
Shout out to Mike. Yeah, we got a special guest. You cute as a motherfucker.
Who care about my hair?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm no guest.
Yeah, you know.
What's up, y'all?
We have a special guest in the house.
In the house. The one.
Thank you for
The
the rose petals being thrown, Johnny Gill.
Yes.
And thank you for coming by.
Oh, it was my pleasure. I couldn't have come by at a better time.
Having a good time.
Let me give you a proper
Johnny
intro.
Johnny said, hurry up, the paper's getting cold.
Let's do his intro. For nearly 3 decades, he's been gracing fans with his powerful and soulful vocals.
Allegedly.
He's giving us hits with Stacey Lattisaw, LSG, New Edition, and as a solo artist. Johnny Gill is back with a new solo album titled Still Winning, his first solo release in 15 years. Please give a warm reach around welcome to Johnny Gill.
Oh, it's JG. JG.
How you doing,
to the fellas
Johnny?
out
I'm
there.
good hanging in there.
Johnny
Man,
Gill.
what a pleasant surprise. I could come up here and do this every day now.
Well, you got to clean that up before you leave.
Well, no, it's cool.
That's good. Well, that wasn't our idea. That was yours.
I told you the paper was getting cold.
That was hilarious.
So
Wow.
you have a new album out, Still Winning. Why
Yeah.
15 years? What was the 15-year break?
Yeah, because nobody called me.
Really? You are one of the most
My.
talented
No,
vocalists.
You know, it's just I tour all year round, and time really got away from me, and because I'm all over the country, and I've been doing that for the last 16 years without a record. And to be honest with you, also I'm not big on recording.
What?
I just don't. I hate it with a passion. I've gotten a lot better in the last. In recording this last project because I did most of it at home.
Oh, you got studio
at
at
home,
the house.
yeah. So it was
That's
like,
dope.
I feel like singing today. Not today.
You hate recording? I would never think that.
Hold on. Why you
You
got
know,
your
it's-
robe on?
Huh?
You wanna take that off?
Yeah.
I did my part, nigga.
Wow. Well, 40,000. I'll take some off. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
don't
ahead.
do it.
Go ahead. Ask
So I mean, it's just been one of those kind of things that I prefer this thing to just sing live. It's like that's what I enjoy the most.
Instant gratification. Is that what you like?
Yeah, the recording thing, it becomes a bit redundant, and it's just over and over and over. And I'm just one of those kind of singers that I don't record and sing the same thing over again. It just never happens. So, it's like I just go with the flow. It's the feelings.
I like the other song, Elevator.
Oh yeah,
Let's
elevator.
make love in the elevator.
Yeah.
I got that. I got all y'all, but
Wow.
I got that out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They
my
slept
2 in
on
the
that
morning right there.
They
That's my
slept
2
on
in
that
the morning.
That was a. That
So
was a
you
heater.
prefer to perform over?
Yeah, perform live. But it's this time, this process of recording this time was much easier. It was a lot better, and maybe because I'm a little older, more focused, and wasn't trying to get to the clubs and going. Okay, you got enough.
Sound like me.
Cool.
You got it. I'm out.
I'm on.
But 15 years, that's a really long time. But you were
Yeah,
able to,
yeah.
you have so much good music already, you were able to use that and still be busy
Oh,
that
yeah.
entire time. I
Yeah.
always see you at the airport.
It is truly.
I do. Always have baggage claim and some random
Louis
I
bags. You
run
got
into-
nothing but Louis bags.
All Louis
I
bags.
saw you in ATL.
Oh man.
Remember? And he was
Louis
on.
bag.
And you know when you see
Busted.
somebody you know, and I was like, should I say something? I like, hey Johnny. He's like, hey Speedy, I gotta go.
Nah.
He had all this Louis, he had about 9
I feel
Louis
that.
bags. Well, the other dude had
No.
9 of them, but he had.
No, I mean, it's just I figured out, I found out, and it's a blessing that I didn't have to record to make a living, and that was the wrong thing to do.
Wow.
To tell me that or to discover that, because I just I enjoy performing. So
And you're on the road with whom now? Or you?
I do. There's a lot of dates just by myself. There's a lot of dates with myself and Bobby and Ralph, the
Bobby?
his estate. Yeah, and then there's a
Oh,
lot of
his
dates
estate,
with getting geared up for the new edition stuff as well. So I mean, I'm just all over the place. LSG. I just put on the new, just recorded the new LSG song on the new CD with
They're
myself.
continuing with LSG, although.
It's myself, Keith Sweat, and Pop Levert, Eddie Levert.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Pop Levert.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
all right.
That's cool.
So what's behind the title "Still Winning"? And
Well, because I've been around for 30 years in the business, and in the last 16, I mean, Claudia knows as well. I've been on visit her a few times, and talking
hold
and
up,
hearing
On the
Hold
radio.
on.
He
Hold
came
on.
on my
Radio.
show. Cut it
Oh,
out,
oh,
Speedy.
yeah.
Johnny
Yeah.
Gill said you can't kiss.
All lies.
I would never kiss and tell.
Well, I would, but not in front of you. But yeah.
But in all of those 16 years that I've been out just touring, and you've heard a lot. I've heard a lot of things that weren't true, and I've heard people ask me, "Where have you been? Do you still sing?" It's all I've heard it all in those last 16 years, and Still Winning was just basically saying that I'm still here. I'm still in the game. I'm still blessed and able to go out here and perform and make new music and put it out here to the world and continue to do what I enjoy doing doing the most. So that's my definition behind it.
Okay, those are
Still
nice
Winning.
questions. I want to know. Tell us some groupie stories with New Edition. Come on, man.
Oh, some groupie stories.
Who got the most
Come on.
hoes?
Who got
Bobby
it?
Brown.
Who got it in? Did you get it
I
in?
don't know
Johnny?
who's got the most hoes, but I know who had the finest ones.
All right.
Oh.
Johnny, all right.
And that
Yours truly.
would be. Okay.
So,
How was it going?
Everybody has their own style. I think with women, and it's just
I got mine, but
and everybody always think theirs is the hottest. Everybody's back in the day.
Right.
But
Now-
I used to. I mean, there was actually a show. I used to put on the show because everybody would come to my room and knocking on the door, going, "Let's see which one. What is it? Let's see who we got this time." Because I used to have. I go from
You got first
Latinos to. I mix it up. You know what I mean? Was never.
midgets, everything.
Hey
Oh my
man,
God.
long as they're fine.
Speedy.
Do you have any stories of he's trying to get to the dirt, so I'll help him out. Like at the height of it all, when it was just ridiculous, do you have anything that would blow our minds? Like, what? That happened on tour? Really? Like, I know girls they kind of pretty much.
Yeah,
You're right. They're right.
Well, nothing out of the norm that everybody else would do. I mean, there were nights. Oh no, I'm not saying that. I can't go there.
Just give us one night,
Just
Johnny.
give us one night, Johnny.
Well,
Teddy Riley told
yeah, he did.
a lot of stories, and he named celebrity names too.
Wow.
So we
well,
need-
I'm definitely not gonna tell.
Oh, yeah.
Kiss and tell.
I tried.
But I've had some nights where and this was in my heyday. So
Yeah,
don't
long
judge me.
time
Don't
ago.
judge me.
No one's listening.
1900.
I used to have my valet guy who he would just have go and get the girls. It just depends on how I was feeling when I come in to go to work, and I would just go, "Hey man, go get some girls, man. I think I want some company." So you just have them all lined up, like about 20 in a line. So they give them the instructions.
Oh my God. Life.
And the instructions is, listen, Mr. Gill don't want to talk, so
Oh my God.
Say it again. No, say it with. Say it. I'll do it for you. I'll be the guy. Hey, Mr. Gill don't want to talk. Come in, make it happen.
and
keep
you
it
gotta
moving.
rock. You gotta. So we
Great.
it
Grab,
was like
grab your ankles.
It was a
Wow.
It used to be. I mean, I was in my heyday. I'm not like that anymore. I mean,
Now, how was
I gotta
it-
have dinner
Speedy, you gonna
conversation.
answer all
We
the
gotta.
questions?
I did. I had this one more. I
Really
need to ask.
excited.
Yeah,
Get
I had
four
this
in a
one more
row.
with that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Wow.
Going from being a solo artist to going into the group, how was that originally?
Well, it was interesting. I think that going into the group, it was kind of like one of those things where I, as a vocalist, I knew that's what my strength was, and then dancing was not my forte, and to be forced to have to sing and dance at the same time, it was a challenge. And
Because it was a show you did.
Man.
You had to do one of your songs. You was losing your breath when you was singing.
shoot, man, let me tell you, dancing and singing at the
Yeah.
same time, I give all props to Beyonce. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah.
That girl is truly a beast. I've never heard her hit a flat or sharp note while singing and dancing. Don't ask me how she does it, how she do it. I have no idea, but she's truly a beast.
Now, how was it when you first got into the group? Was there like resistance to you, and how was it? Because you were the new kid on the block.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you come in, you know, you're gonna have some that's gonna, you know, you're gonna be for it, and some wasn't.
Was
I
it
mean,
Ralph
was just a
Tresvant?
lot. Yeah, well, Ralph, now, yeah, it was, in the beginning, Ralph
He was a hater.
like,
He hated on you
hell
because
no.
he was.
It was sensitivity.
Yeah,
But you know, it was crazy because that's we became the closest and just bonded after, especially after a couple of weeks of recording. We just started bonding. I mean, we was just talking about the things that, you know, as vocalists, as entertainers, that things that we wanted to accomplish and things that we saw that could make this group better. And we just kind of, and it went from there.
What group
Yeah.
would you happiest in? Like, did you like being the best, like LSG or New Edition, if you had to pick one?
God, that's like saying which one of my family members you like the best. It's like,
Always
Say your
the older
mama.
son. Yeah,
you know,
mama.
it's you know, it's well, they're two different, totally different experiences. I think working with Gerald, I thank God that I had the opportunity to work with him because Gerald's like my brother, so it was just a pleasure, and Keith as well. So it's like, No Addition was just. They, you know, remember that's where everything started for me at some point to really for people to get to know who Johnny Gill was, and I'll always be grateful to that. But those are my brothers, so it's hard to say which one I like the best, but I enjoyed both.
Okay, Johnny Gill, I'm gonna address this. There was 2 times in my life that I hated you.
Uh-oh.
You know, we all know the famous Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
Okay.
And then Johnny Gill come along. I'm like, who in the hell is Johnny Gill? You start singing, okay, this dude is cool. The second time I hated you is when you started singing with Stacey Lattisaw. That was my girl.
Oh wow.
One of my favorite songs was Dynamite. And they don't play that song, Dynamite.
Oh my God, yeah,
That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
See, I was standing up on my pimping back then because I mean I was nobody when I clocked that one. I was I was standing up on it.
That's right, Johnny.
Were you guys really childhood friends?
Oh yeah, more than childhood friend
Oh, okay.
at the time.
Where you
Okay,
originally
she
from?
was one of my favorites.
Washington.
too.
Wait, no.
Love
You
Stacey
letting that
Lattisaw.
pass, Speedy? You trying to tell us something
No,
right
I just
there?
asked him where he was from.
No, I mean
DC.
You dated her.
yeah, we did.
And
That's what I was saying. Early on, even before I was Johnny, and they was thinking, okay, well, it's because he's Johnny. It was like, no, my game was pretty strong back then too.
And at what age did you have that voice? From day one?
Well, no, it's,
Wasn't like
it's crazy.
Mama.
When I was probably 11,
In
11 or
church,
12 years old, yeah. Before that, my voice was so high that you would have thought it was a girl singing.
Mm-hmm.
Out of nowhere, all of a sudden, my voice just
Puberty.
dropped.
Shout out to
Just dropped.
puberty.
And all of a sudden, it was like, who are you talking to? What
Hilarious.
you want me to do?
Because I don't know. I think that first single you guys did, and it was like, who's this dude with the deep voice? And I think you was like, what? When that album or CD came out,
I was,
or
what, 15,
15,
I think?
wow.
15, 16, yeah.
Can You Stand the Rain, right?
No, this was
No.
before that.
Stacey Lattisaw.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now you've recorded more songs with a group as opposed to solo. Would you say?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. I'm not even. I don't know. I'm not.
Would do you prefer to perform alone or with a group?
I like both. I think it gives you, it gives you balance. To be able to express yourself as an artist individually, is always a great thing. And then to go and be in a group and be able to do what we do, it allows you to be a team player because it's not just about me. It's about everybody, and we all have to work together. So I think it brings great balance.
Right.
Call in 323-247-7443. We got Johnny Gill in the studio.
Skype.
What did Lou used to do for you guys? You know Lou. Big Lou. Tall.
Big Lou?
Yeah.
Lusky.
Lusky, he was just a
Choreographer.
fan who just would hang out with him and Rick was like really boys. That was his boy. But we've been knowing him for years, and I think for them early on, meeting him was like meeting this star because remember watching Soul Train. We used to see him on Soul Train dancing. And it was like, hey yo,
that's my man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why should fans buy Still Winning? What can they expect from the new album? What's your favorite
They
songs
should
on the
buy it because the
album?
baby needs shoes. And then second of all, no. No, I made a conscious effort with this CD to make sure when you put it on, you don't have to hit skip. And I know everybody says this especially when you're selling your music. This is money back guarantee. And if you look on my Twitter, you look at the response, the reviews from Amazon on down, we're number 2 on the iTunes charts. Wow. It speaks for itself. And I made a conscious effort to make sure that this is just a solid CD that you can play from the beginning all the way to the end.
Johnny, my cousin Brittany Brito is in your video.
It's in the video,
In the mood.
Yes.
And it looked really my cousin Brittany.
Yeah. And she's so beautiful, and she did a wonderful job. First time.
Did you hit?
Hey,
Can she kiss?
Huh?
Did she hit?
Did you hit?
Did he hit?
Shut
That's my
up.
cousin. You shut up.
I'm up to the ass.
Boy, they didn't ask that.
Did you hit?
No, I don't deal with.
Did you rub her the right way?
I don't.
Come on, Johnny. Did you rub her the right way?
Let me find out.
No.
I was supposed to be there, but I was stuck in Detroit.
Yeah, my heart. Listen, man, my heart belongs to Claudia, so I would never do
Oh.
that. That's
I was
fine.
actually
won't
supposed to do your video. And I got
that's
stuck.
right.
You guys reached out. Next
So
one.
we had to do
But she
did
worked
a great
out great.
job.
I mean, she looked beautiful.
Yeah, she did.
Check her out on Twitter.
Yeah, she was cute. She's
She's beautiful.
Very cute.
Yeah, she is.
But the video was really classy, and I like to see a return to that, like the R&B songs. We just got away from that,
Yeah.
I'm glad you're back because people like you, kind of like.
You didn't like the big booty ones?
No, but I'm just saying, like now it's like such a rush to get to the sex part, and it's like they still talk about sex, but they say it in a more like beautiful way, in a more romantic way that's appealing to women.
So you don't like I'll beat the pussy up?
It's actually one of my
Johnny,
favorite.
do you like that song?
It's actually my favorite song right
Some
now.
nights.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep it real.
Johnny, I want.
Some nights you just want to get violent, and some nights you just kind of want to slow walk.
Beat it up.
Hey.
I wanted to ask you. You've been in R&B for 30 years. What do you think of the new R&B and the new music
It
out
sucks.
today?
No, I love it. You know, the one thing that
No,
I've
you were
often
right
said
the first time. No.
the one thing that I'm conscious of, and I'll know how old I'm getting when you get to a place to where you shut down. And music, all music is a form of art, and it's because I might not like certain types of art, does not necessarily mean that it's not right. So what I try to do is I try to stay open. I look and want to find out what's making people connect with that art. What is it that they find that is so interesting and interested in? And I think that those are the things that really help me to keep open, to stay open, and to know that my music, I enjoy doing what I do with my music, and I know there's a lane for it. But there's also other type of music out there that I don't necessarily.
Yeah,
doesn't work for me.
Right. Let me ask you this: we had Steve from Troop on here.
Steve Russell.
Steve Russell. And I asked him the question. I asked you: do you ever think we'll get back or have another male group that'll be like New Edition, like Troop,
Jodeci.
like Jodeci? Do you think we'll ever see that?
Boys
again?
to Men.
Yeah, New Edition.
All right.
Are you
Yeah,
guys
put that on
coming
your
out?
piece of funk.
Are you guys
We ain't
coming
going
out with
nowhere.
something?
Oh yeah, I'm sure sometime next year. Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
Okay.
We just did the Essence Festival in July. It was insane.
Everybody's on board, all 6 of you?
This was all 6 of us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everybody
yeah.
sober?
Yeah. Well, everybody was sober enough to get the job
All
done.
right, that's good.
I see Bobby Brown doing some acting. Do you have any aspirations to act?
Hell yeah, if they pay me.
That's right.
You know, I don't. It's
Johnny,
okay. It's a challenge. I like the challenge, but for the most part, holding the mic in my hand is what I enjoy doing the most. The other things I'm open to, but you know, the hurry up wait thing, it's just sometimes a little bit too much for me. I'm a little impatient. That's why I have this problem with recording, because it's just a little
Tedious.
redundant.
Now, are you on the road every weekend pretty much?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. I like that. Yeah, Johnny Gill in the house. Man, I'm glad you. And you're going to show us some of the New Edition moves during the break, right?
Only if Claudia's gonna take that robe off.
If you show us how to dance, I'll take the robe off.
Okay.
Because you said dance is not your forte, so I'll take one for the team again.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to check it.
How come when I ask you for something, you won't take one for the
They're
team?
broke.
That's Johnny Gill. You're Johnny Grill.
Yes. It's Reach Around Radio, man. It's your boy Speedy.
I'm the poetess.
Girl, Claudia Jordan.
TDP, Mr. 123 Knox, baby.
And in the
I'm
house.
Johnny Gill.
And coming up, we have Teeter's Sports Ticker on
Yeah.
Reach
Stick
Around
around.
Radio.
You ain't going nowhere, right?
Nah.
It seems that we can't get it right. You've been stressing. Let me be a teacher and give you a lesson tonight.